So now that we've done that, and we still have Dynamesh on, so we can actually make some pretty major changes. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to my clay buildup brush, and you know what? Let's pull out these shoulder pads quite a bit. I'm just going to run the clay tubes on that quite a few times. Kind of pull those out. Maybe go grab my clay brush and build this area up a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to use Trim Dynamic to get rid of that edge. I'm going to use Shift to smooth it all down. Now I've got a nice cool shape, and I can actually go into solo mode here and kind of get rid of that artifact there. I can polish this down, really clean that up. Nice, cool. So what if I want to go ahead and work on the shoulder pad separately? I can do the exact same thing. I can go in here and I can just hold down Control and just mask this shoulder pad out. And I want to refine this thing separately now. So now what I can do is make sure I got this all masked. I'm going to go into solo mode just to make sure I grab all the pieces of the shoulder pad I might want to work with separately. And I'm going to go into polyframe mode. And because I hit Control W earlier, it's all one poly group. I can hit Control W again. I can hold down Control Shift and tap this one. Now in this case, I want to keep his flak jacket, and I also want to keep his shoulder pads. So what I'm going to do is when I hit Control Shift and the other parts that is hidden, if I hit Control Shift out here, it'll bring it all back. So Control Shift and tap his shoulder pad. If I go down here to split under subtool, I can do a split hidden, and that'll take his flak jacket and split it into its own subtool. And now I've got shoulder pads and flak jacket. So if I go into the flak jacket here and re-Dynamesh, it'll go ahead and close that hole for me. I can hit Control W to make it all one polygroup if I want. I can smooth it out here while I'm thinking about it. Bring everything back, and that did a fine job. And then if I Alt tap on my screen onto my shoulder pad, that'll select that subtool. So instead of going in here and selecting them, I can just Alt tap. So here's his body, flak jacket, Alt tap. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Why isn't it doing it? There we go, flak jacket, and then shoulder pad. So all three of those. So I can just flip between those. And then if I want to work on them separately, instead of going in here and turning these on and off, I can just hit solo. Now we will get into subtool organization, like I said, but that's just a really easy way to go ahead and just kind of work on something, bring everything back, tap something else, work on it independently, bring everything back, tag them something else, work on it independently.